One more. All right, this is for my Yeezy family, Yeezy coin family. All right, listen up. We talked about how, why I believe this coin. We're not going to get into that, okay? A whole bunch of reasons. He's got a Yeezy store opening. He's probably going to use the coin for you to buy and sell on his, what I'm saying? He's setting up a whole operation. He can't do business with Shopify anymore. They kicked him off for, Kanye being Kanye. So he needs another avenue to go to. Introduce blockchain technology. Okay? What is here for? Web3, Either way, his store is going to be integrated with blockchain tech. Okay? One thing that he's possibly going to use, that I believe he's going to use to facilitate transactions on his own blockchain platform for his website and for whatever else he wants to do, music, anything, okay, is a token of his creation. And there's many different coins that you can go out there and buy. If you want to diversify, that's all on you. Again, I have videos to where if you want to find out different ones that I think that are probably going to be his likely sources, you can go look it up. But for the Yeezy token, okay, which is what we're talking about, that's what I think he's going to use. So his album was going to drop on 25th of July. Fun fact, love you, Kanye, appreciate it. Kicked it back from the 25th of July to September 26th. Okay, that's like 68, 69 days. Now, what do I personally think about this? Regardless of how long it's going to take, okay, and I'll come into that later about what I think, how long it's going to take. I don't care how long it takes, okay? I don't care if they move the time from this time to that time, He's still going to use that coin. That coin, out of all the coins, that is his coin. Okay, by how it uses, by how it operates. Okay, and here's another thing. The value from whatever we talked about it last, I don't know if it was in the 40s, it spikes up and down, okay? Back at 3.4. Bought it at 3.3. You want to get rid of it? That's on you. Again, this video, I'm not a financial advisor. This video is not an indication for you to buy or sell anything. This is simply a documentation of my own trading journey, okay? Now, with that being said, as the price come down a bit, yeah. What is the main thing that I look at to tell me that I'm not getting trumped on? One, the coin has no promotion. Okay? The dev is not in the play. Developer, main developer of the coin. Okay? The price is going down, but the top 10 holders are buying more. And this is the most I've ever seen the ownership, which is 66, 67% ownership at this current price. Now, what I believe is around 70% is when the jig is up. And what I mean by the jig is up is that's when I think he's gonna, this is my coin, happy day. Okay, cool. 66%. Now, Kanye, yay, you gotta understand that this man, he does what he wants to do. Okay, and one thing that I know is that he said he wanted to make it as hard as possible for, certain people and people in particular to make money off of his coin. So what I'm going to tell you is this. If I had a coin and I was doing what I was going to do, right, self-launch, and I told you this date and, everybody's getting pumped up, and what started to happen along the same times as everything else is getting pumped up? Price of Bitcoin, price of all crypto is just going up, right? You push your date back to 2 months. What do you think's going to happen? Anybody that's really not there for his personal, wherever he believes is like not a true fan or whatever it is, he thinks that people will, what would you do? And I know people don't like to have, people don't like to have their money sleeping, okay? Which is basically in a play when they can go, and pretty much what I did, okay? At one point, XRP, when it hit 3, whatever, I'm like, okay, taking some funds out here, and I'm going to go play on the stock market because I see that's where the opportunity is, and this will be here. Worked out. Now, for this same situation, everybody is seeing all these other crypto plays getting ready to boom or already booming. Dogecoin. Everybody keeps talking about Dogecoin. Listen, you want to trade Dogecoin? Right now is a great time to buy Dogecoin. Dogecoin is a meme coin on like Bitcoins. You know what I'm saying? So like if Solana's booming, you want to go find the favorite Solana meme coin because that's the one was going to boom with that. Likewise, remember that XRP. XRP has memes. Okay, I'm going to tell you. Phoenix, Sigma, Army, BERT, Drop, all the, go look at it. But when these native tokens, that's what they call them, or whatever you want to call them, when these main coins that have meme coins on their network or on their blockchain, when they go up in value, it's safe to say that one or two of those meme coins that people have bought or believe in or whatever, wherever they choose that they want to pump, they go with that goes. Okay, so Dogecoin, Bitcoin's probably about to go crazy. Dogecoin's moment. All right. Ooh, I almost forgot in my other video I should have talked about. I'll wait and make it tomorrow. But it does deal with old Elon and his Twitter, okay, X or whatever you want to call it. And because in that wording of those crypto bills, it enables that company, that whatever, to do what he wants to do. And with that app, he's already told you he wants it to be an everything app. Okay, so he wants it to be a place where you can move money, trade, like all that stuff. That bill signing and everything like that enables that company to go and do that. Now, what are they going to use for that? Don't know for sure, but it could be anything. Okay, safe to say Dogecoin will be included as a way of payment on that because he likes Dogecoin. That's basically his thing. Okay, so back to the Yeezy token, right? So him kicking that price out, a lot of people are like, oh, I'm not going to have my money sit over here. Well, the people that, if he thinks that there's anybody, I'm saying is in there, anybody who was feeling like that, who doesn't want to put their money to sleep or thinks their money can make more money elsewhere, invested more than they could, afford to lose, or, I'm saying either way, they're going to move their money. Okay. I don't think he's going to wait 69 days before he comes and does that. I think at any moment he can, with 70% ownership, that thing is deadly. Okay, that thing is worth a watch at around 70% ownership. It is now 66%. You can check the ownership on many ways. I check it through Phantom. You can even check it through Deck Screener and just add up the percentages on your own. Okay, I do that sometimes as well. But I wanted to give you an update on that token, okay, because I still don't matter. That's still his coin. Like, you can ask me a million times, I mean, I'm not blind to it. If something happens, you know what I'm saying, or some other coin pops out, or something to where the site or the Twitter account that's linked to it is no longer exists or something like that. And, you come to that moment and you're like, okay, but I don't think it's gonna happen. Okay, so that's an update on the Yeezy token. I know it's been 2 weeks, but again, I'm only trying to pop up when things are worth explaining or something's worth talking about. All right, or if I do something significant. And I'm not a YouTuber. I'm not trying to be here to do this and get views and subscribers or whatever. I'm just doing this because simple circulation, bro. Trying to help people out. Even though, I'm not your financial advisor, and this is just documentation of my own trading journey. Okay? Now, with that being said, you're updated. I'm out of here. Bless.